So just yesterday I was over on Twitter and I found this tweet right here by Mountain Dewby, and it says, "What my husband thinks of NFT Twitter." And I gotta say, your husband is not far wrong. In this video we're going to be taking a look at Yellow Fellows, an NFT project which I found in the last video. I mentioned all about it, said how good it was. However, since I found some rather disturbing things about the people which are actually running this particular NFT launch, so I'm going to be sharing with you how I caught this guy running this red-handed and all the reasons why I myself am no longer interested in this NFT scam whatsoever. It was right here on Twitter where I very first came across this post here, posted on the 21st of September. Remember that date, 21st of September. Here we go, and let's have a look at some of the comments here on this new tweet that they've got. So this is their new images that they've got through. Over here is the Yellow King. This is the guy running it, and this is his mate, some sort of web dev type guy here. And one of the best comments pretty much outlines my concern that I had with this project, because let's face it guys, these are Simpsons style characters, okay? And he says, "This will be so amazing. What will you all do if the Simpsons send a cease and desist? I'm hoping that that's not the case." And the Yellow Fellows guy, he replies with this reply right here: "We have been in this space for a long time. We are not expecting any problems for this." So remember that guys, this guy, the Yellow King, he says that he's been in there for a long time. Remember, 21st of September, this will all mean something to you in just a moment. So the other thing that you need to take particular attention to is this other picture right here, because this is what really gave me the big clue that something maybe wasn't quite right. You see, a couple of weeks ago, I wanted to get a picture kind of like this drawn up. You know, I'm no good at art myself, so I wanted to find somebody that could do some art pretty cheaply just to knock myself up a new profile picture for the new Discord group, Twitter, all that type of stuff. So just like millions of other people, I come right here to Fiverr.com to find someone that could do caricatures and all that. And this is the guy which I chose. It was this guy. And it was probably during that time, while I was sort of browsing around on Fiverr looking for some sort of caricature type artist, that I found this image right here, one that I'm sure you can now recognize, okay? This is the one which the Yellow King is using there and passing off maybe as it is his work, or at least he says that he has a very deep connection with the artist. Yeah, right. You'll also see this guy right here, which is the person that they were using originally over on the Discord group when they set it up just a couple of days ago. And if you yourself want to get not just some randomly generated unique image of some sort of Simpsons character, but you will actually want to get yourself made into a Simpsons style character to use on your social media profiles and all that stuff, then don't bother spending $5,000 on a stupid NFT. You can just come right here to this guy, or lots of other people on here. I'm sure there's loads more. There's this one here by somebody else. Loads of people that do Simpsons style art here on Fiverr.com. In fact, if you wanted to run your own NFT campaign, you could probably come here just like the Yellow King and pay somebody to make some pictures and then make yourself a millionaire. But am I being a little bit harsh? Do I know that the Yellow King has actually done that? Maybe these guys are mates, maybe they really know each other. So first things first, I thought maybe something was up. I thought rather than actually say to anybody on this site itself, I didn't want to just come blurting it out on the chat. So I done what normal people would do. I just asked the question. And of course, I also went to the source himself and actually asked the artist straight up, do you know these guys and what they're doing with the NFT? Are you part of the NFT team? To which, as you can see right here, oh my God, no. And he went on to say that right now he's doing a job for a client and I have the impression that it could be him. I will confirm it once I give him an illustration in a few hours. So which illustration was it that he gave him in a few hours? It was, of course, these ones right here, the Yellow King himself and his buddy there on his laptop. So I went back to confirm and say, were these your images also? If not, maybe they were using a different artist, just stole your images for the initial launch, something like that. Hi man, yep, that's my art. So you might be thinking, does it really matter? Because at the end of the day, All we want is just some Simpsons style art so that we can have it in our NFT folders, and hopefully we're going to be able to sell that on to a higher bidder later on down the road. No doubt you've heard of stories of people finding some old painting up in the attic and they just think it's worth like $5 or something. They're going to go sell it down a car boot sale and it's absolutely worthless. Maybe they took it to the Antiques Roadshow or something like that, and then a professional takes a look at it, takes a look at the signature on that piece of art, realizes that it's some sort of famous artist which made it, and then it goes from a $5 painting to a multi-million-dollar painting, all because of the person which painted the painting. So the quality of the artwork, the actual image itself, has not changed at all. The only thing that mattered, which made that huge difference in value, was who made it. Okay, so great. So we know who the artist is. So surely maybe that could make it a little bit more valuable. It would, of course, be an awful lot more value if this was actually done by Matt Groening's team and the Simpsons, and these are actually real, genuine Simpsons characters issued out by the Simpsons themselves or the owners of the Simpsons. But instead, it's this guy here on Fiverr. I think he's from Peru. Right, there we go, from Peru, right there. And he has been a member here selling his artwork on here since May 2021. So remember the reply right here where he said, well, what about the case? What if they send a cease and desist letter? We've been in this space for a long time. Does May 2021 sound like a long time to you? But wait, actually, it gets way worse than that. So I ended up putting on my previous video where I did have the link to their Discord group to join that Yellow Fellows group. I just put scam there, and that got found by the Yellow King himself, and he kindly reached out to me here on Discord, and he said, hi, it's been brought to my attention you've changed your description in YouTube video. You know my inbox is open. You're welcome to voice your concerns in chat. Be nice to actually come talk to us before making accusations about the project. And I said, well, it's quite simple. I recognize your artwork that you'd been using. So I asked the artist if he was doing an NFT sale, and he was not happy with your project. And he says, who do you think your artist is? The artist we are using is fully aware of this project and is working with us on it. He didn't believe maybe that I actually knew who the artist was. I sent him this picture and he just shut up immediately. You could see him just typing into Discord, then deleting it, typing in, deleting it. It was quite obvious what was going on in his mind. So the Yellow King, yet again, caught lying, and this is what the artist actually said about that. He said, I had no idea, especially with the image that they're using, it is from a client who has no idea about the NFTs. So he believes that the client he was making those images for doesn't even know anything about NFTs, so he doesn't even realize this is anything to do with an NFT project whatsoever. So what exactly does the Yellow Con Man mean when he says that the artist is fully aware of our project and is working with us on it, if the artist doesn't even know that these guys are actually doing an NFT project? Also, what does the Yellow Con Man mean when he says we've been in this space for a long time? We are not expecting any problems with this when we already know his Twitter account has only been around since the 21st of September, which is like a week ago, 1 week exactly today. And when I asked the artist if he actually knew these guys and how long maybe he's actually known them for, he said, I have known about them for a few days, just a few days. So the Yellow Con Man, there he is, saying that they've been in this space for a very long time, so they're not worried about the Simpsons sending them a cease and desist letter, when in fact they've actually only been doing this for a few days, probably since a week ago when they set up the Twitter page. He also says that the artist knows exactly what's going on, when in fact the artist has no idea that they was even doing an NFT project. These guys are so shady and so dodgy. There is no way that I myself would want to be putting my Ethereum into a project like this and supporting these type of devious, nasty people, which are really obviously trying to take advantage of everybody in this particular trade. Not only are they taking advantage of the popularity of The Simpsons, they are also taking advantage of the artist who's getting paid peanuts. This guy is only getting paid £7.68, so that's about $10 for each one that he does. Okay, this is the basic half body pre-made background. So half body, sort of chest up, that's the NFT style. And quite honestly, the way that you make NFTs, you only need so many different types of shirts and tops and different colors, etc., to make thousands and thousands and thousands of images. It's just like when you're doing a lottery, right? You got 50 numbers, but you can choose just 6 unique numbers in that 50, of which there is actually about 4 million combinations, okay? So they only need so many different types of styles to create easily 10,000 images. Which means that in this instance, they could literally just pay him maybe like $200 to $300 just for a bunch of different images of men and women and easily make 10,000 images very, very easily and just pay him $300. Meanwhile, in about a month from now, they're going to be selling these for 0.08 Ethereum times 10,000 images. That leads to 800 Ethereum that they're going to be making from this. And at current prices today, and bear in mind that Ethereum is down right now, that would mean that the yellow con man is going to be raking in $2.4 million from the sale of this poor guy's artwork. To me, that is just the most horrendous rip-off, and I just hate to see stuff like this going on. So for all NFT artists out there that want to actually create your own NFT artwork, your own NFT collections, and you actually want to profit yourself from your own artwork, not get conned and ripped off by somebody else that's taking your artwork without you even realizing that they're actually doing an NFT sale and making millions, just come over to us, we'll help you out. Okay, so we got this new section here now, Moocharoo Crypto Ninja. We actually made this over the weekend because of this particular story, which I'm telling you right now. Go down here to NFT Incubator, just click on that, and all you need to do is just scroll down. There's a brief here of what it's all about, which is pretty much what I'm just telling you right now. Link here to this video to explain a little bit more again if you want to easy link back. And as it says right here, we want artists, NFT artists, not con artists, okay? All you need to do is get in touch and we will get back in touch with you. Leave your Twitter, Instagram, DeviantArt, whatever you've got, so we can see that you are actually a real genuine artist, okay? And it is your work, and we will contact you through these genuine social media profiles so that we know that we're talking to you, the actual real artist. Maybe a link for your website, a little bit about a little title for your project maybe, and tell us about your project, and we'll be back to you and we will help you set up your NFT sale. We can help you with all the technical side of it, actually getting your NFTs produced, okay? So we can automate the process of making those 10,000 images. We can upload them to the interplanetary file system, sort out your smart contract and all the sale process. We can handle all of that, maybe even help you with the promotion as well, so that you can focus on what you do best, which is making art. That is it for this video. We'll see you all again in the next.